This is Arc Alpha 12, and today we have the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 4, Fast Food Masquerade. I've been very excited about this since the trailer. I didn't react to the trailer. I didn't even watch the trailer. I just saw that it released, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a good week for sure." Um, if you've been keeping up with my channel, I've reacted to all the Amazing Digital Circus episodes, and all of them have been fantastic. They are all long form videos, though. Every single one, I think, has been a minimum of 40 minutes. So keep that in mind. But if you guys like that kind of stuff, then I should let you know that I have a Patreon now that has a bunch of different reactions. I need to actually upload a couple more here in the coming couple of days, all of which are very similar to the Amazing Digital Circus in format. They include reactions to Dr. Stone. I've got the first 2 episodes up now. The 3rd episode will be coming sometime this week. Skeleton Crew, first 2 episodes are also up. 3rd episode will be up probably this week, right before the 4th episode releases. And Gundam Requiem for Vengeance, same deal. 3rd episode's coming very, very soon. I love doing this kind of like long form reactions. So if you want to see more of those, go check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description below, as will the link to this video, because I will be pausing and I will be reacting to it, because that's why it's almost 40 minutes long. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. So without further ado, let's get started.
So you just wind your arm backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
You're wasting your time, Raggy.
Just wait a second.
Like this?
Yeah.
If Reggie is teaching, I'm wondering. I'll get to that in a second, though. Well, we'll see. We'll just play that out just a little bit more, because it's only been 24 seconds. But like, this scene makes me think of something, and I just want to make sure that I'm actually correct.
You got it. Jax!
I actually didn't mean to do that.
Are you
Wow.
all right, Gangle?
Oh.
Okay. Poor Gangle. Poor Gangle. That kind of sucked. Okay, but that sort of confirmed what I was thinking in that 10-second interval there. Gangle might be a kid. I'm wondering if Gangle is a kid. Because, right? Because, what's her name? Ragatha, I think? I have a hard time remembering most of the characters' names. The Raggedy Ann doll. She was teaching Gangle how to throw. That's not something that you normally need to teach an adult. So I'm wondering if Gangle's a kid. And that might also play into the fact that Gangle has a happy mood and a sad mood mask, because she doesn't really know how to regulate her emotions. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but like that's the first thing that came to mind in this very opening section of this this episode.
Why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are
Hey,
unbelievable.
Gangle, I think I found something you might like.
Oh, right, of course. What was I thinking?
I don't know if it'll work, but it looks about the same shape as yours.
Oh.
The best part is it's plastic, so it won't break as easily.
Oh,
Try it on. How's it feel?
It feels normal. Like in a good way.
That's good, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Zubul.
What the heck is this? You're just giving away parts now?
So
I
what
love
if
that.
I am? I'm not giving any to you.
Darn. Guess you're never getting that unicorn horn, Pomni.
I love that for Gangle. Zubul did something. I hope that's a permanent change. I really hope that's a permanent. I know that this series tends to like screw with us a little bit. We had that incident with Gummy Goo. What was it? Like 2 episodes ago, and that broke my heart. So I'm really hoping that this is not a Gummy Goo situation. I hope that Gangle gets to keep that mask, because that's really cool.
When did I ever say anything about that? I think you'd look good with one.
Well, it's possible.
Did somebody say adventure?
Oh no.
No.
Today's adventure is The Curse of the Violent Psychopath Butcher! That's right, scary human meat is all over the walls, and boy, is it smelly! It's up to you
wait,
to...
Can we, chill with the horror, please? I really don't want this to be like last time.
What happened last time? Was that the one made for me?
There was this awful, horrifying angel head thing. And when we tried to fight back at all, we got sent to hell where evil souls tried to infest our bodies. It was bad.
Why did you think I would like that?
Well, if you're all gonna be such critics, why don't you suggest a better one?
We do! Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
Gonna be real, I forgot we had that.
I
You have a suggestion box?
Basically, no.
Bubble, plug that up. How about an adventure where Zooble gets turned into a piñata and we all take turns beating them up?
I was about to say right before Jack showed himself. I can imagine who put that suggestion in.
One's mine.
Who would have guessed?
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk through the entire thing.
Genuinely hurtful.
Good.
Can we maybe pick one that's more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people. Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place. Is that normal?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Great! That means today's adventure is an honest, hard day's work at Spudsy's restaurant chain. And you can be the shift manager.
You did not just make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift manager. Of course, of course.
Has she,
I'm
though?
already getting tons of ideas. That was weird.
Well, see.
This is one of those shows that, like, you kind of have to, like, be very critical of everything that happens because you don't know what's pertinent and what isn't. Like, Bubbles' tongue being connected to Kane's tongue seems like a pertinent detail that might come up later. Like, are they connected in more than just, like, you know, assistant and ringmaster sort of way? Like, are they, like, two entities that are connected via the same programming? Again, I might be reading into this, but like the way that Amazing Digital Circus seems to play out with many of its episodes makes me feel like that's not too far from the truth. And if that's the case, it makes me wonder about Bubbles' previous like cursing fiasco that happened in episode 3, and whether or not that was actually like Kane's real thoughts coming out, and that's the reason why Kane was like, Bubble, you can't say that. Like I said, I might be reading too much into that, but like those kind of like things make me wonder if Bubble and Kane are two halves of the same whole, you know?
See you guys when it's over.
Again?
I'm not gonna be a wage slave for fun.
Oh, I know. I could sit this one out, and Zooble could take my place.
What? That's not how that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have you back on board, Zooble.
What? Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna be forced into this stupid adventure.
You can shut up now.
I think I might be able to give it a swing. Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then what are we waiting for?
Okay, so I take it back. Obviously, Gangle is not a kid. Just kind of curious as to why she was learning how to throw a ball. We need more backstory on these characters, damn it. We got a lot of backstory with Kinger last episode. We need more backstory on all these characters, especially Jax. Like, Jax is weird in a way that, like, I want to know what kind of person Jax was in real life before he had the ability of almost zero consequence shenanigans happening in a cartoon video game.
Get your non-slip shoes ready, because we're going to Spudsy's!
I should get into manager mode and get us all kicked off.
Gangle looks so good with that new mask.
And with that out of the way, let's get to work, guys.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
Oh, no. We can't have anything like that going on around here.
What are you gonna do about it, though?
I'm calling upper management.
Yellow?
Oh boy.
We're having a bit of an issue with...
Are you just gonna leave her in the fryer? Rescue Ragatha!
the employees, and I was wondering if you could maybe have a punishment waiting for them at the end of the day if they do a terrible job.
Wait, what?
Motivation! That's what my adventures have been missing! Great idea, Gangle! I'll be sure to make something truly awful awaiting your rotten employees!
Why would you do this?
It's called a Manic Episode, and you're getting 3 more seasons!
Oh no. Oh no, this mask. This mask is causing her to lose it. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, Zubul. And can we get Ragatha out of the fryer, please?
Anyway, Jax, it's your job to set up the drink station, make new coffee and iced tea, and fill the ice cream machine, so get to it!
This is really weird.
Save Ragatha! Ooh. That's actually kind of concerning. So she can feel pain because the spatula is connected to her arm. Because like I always assumed that like because she had interchangeable things, like it would act like a prosthetic where she can't feel it, but she can still use it. But clearly, if it's connected to her, she can feel it. That feels very concerning.
Oh, what can I get for you today?
Oh, hey, it's Orbs Man. Oh, he's from a previous adventure? Before your time.
Ooh. Ragatha did mention that that NPCs get reused. I wonder if that means we might see Gummagoo in this episode. Bring back Best Boy. Bring back Best Boy right now, Kane.
Okay, number 57.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here. We wait until after hours for that.
Zubul clearly knows what she's doing.
Excuse me. Yeah, little jester, I'd like to order the stupid burger. Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
Is that a thing we have?
Yes, I order it all the time. I'm addicted.
Okay, 1 stupid burger.
Heard you loud and clear.
Uh-oh. Why would you have that as a condiment? Oh no. Oh no! You forget that this is a low-key horror game that they're just happening to exist in until you see scenes like this and the angel from the previous episode, and then you're like, oh, right, this is traumatizing. Fantastic. And now I'm going to leave this on screen for a moment as I'm talking so I can traumatize you all as well. That's just... Again, why would you have that as a sauce?
So you're just, like, actually doing the job.
Yeah, I don't want Kane to punish me.
Kane's not gonna do anything malicious. It's not in his nature.
You really want to find out? The only thing holding Kane back is the fact that he likes us. I wouldn't push it.
That's rich coming from you.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, Sheila.
I was so hoping that this would happen.
Have a sausage bacon jaffle combo. And the mate here just wants 6 hash browns split between them.
Yeah, okay. Are you, hi.
Is she flirting with Gummy Goo? I mean, I know that that wasn't the original connection with the characters in episode 2, but like that feels like a very flirty situation there, doesn't it?
You right, miss?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll call your order when your name's ready, or what, yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask for a kid's meal toy. You're not a kid. Oh, yeah, an adult toy then. Don't know about that.
Pomni?
Can I help you, miss?
I also forget that Pomni is slowly losing her grip of reality between episodes. And then it's scenes like this that quickly remind me, oh yeah, she's not all mentally there thanks to Kane and this entire crazy situation.
Just wanted to say hi.
Hi. Do we know each other?
I don't know.
What? Ragatha, where's Pomni?
Huh? Oh, she's flirting with the gummy guy.
She is flirting with him. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome and adorable and tragic.
She'd rather be with an NPC than with us or something.
Well, that won't do.
Uh-oh.
I wish someone would flirt with me.
Oh.
Pomni, we need you on the register. Stop weirding the customers out.
But it's Gummy Goo. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real.
Next you're gonna say my authority isn't real.
Oh, no. Also, remember, Pomni, remember, there is punishment waiting at the end of the shift. Do not... She's slowly losing her mind here. Zubul did a good, but it's turning into a bad. Don't push it.
Anyway, put away that breakfast menu because it's lunchtime. All right, fellas, it's lunch rush. Get your game faces on.
Does this count as a bus?
Are you ready to order?
No thanks. I got this bowl of cereal.
Well, there's a line of people behind you.
300 cheeseburgers for all my precious spawn.
Is that for here or to... Can you hold on for just a second?
Pomni, you've got a job to do and you're gonna get punished. Oh no, oh no.
Hey, Skithers, with you, leave that poor, pitiful creature alone.
Oh, that poor... Hold on. I want to see that again.
Just a second.
Oh, that is brutal.
Hey, Skithers, with you, leave that poor, pitiful creature alone.
Do all the Gloinks have names?
Of course they do. I love and cherish every gloink I give birth to. What kind of mother do you think I am?
It's beautiful.
Hey, I just want to wish you a pleasant day. Thanks for eating at Spudsy's.
Have a good one, miss.
Ugh. Glitch, you're breaking my heart.
Oh, Jax! The bathroom looks like a biohazard and needs a good scrubbing.
I don't know. Shouldn't, Biohazard crew take care of that?
Oh, Jaxie boy, don't you want to be a model employee?
No, I don't care about any of this.
Well, that doesn't really sound like a can-do attitude to me.
It's not?
Bad.
I like you better when you're sad.
Uh-oh.
Well, me.
Uh-oh. Like, okay. The fact that that the mask is plastic means it can't break as easily. That is clearly a double-edged sword. Because it means that Gangle doesn't have to worry about losing her emotions. However, she is losing her mind. And I don't think Jax is actually going to be able to break her this time. Unlike the porcelain mask before, I get the very distinct impression that that Jax is going to regret being Jax by the end of this episode.
Maybe you just need some more training.
I warned you.
Huh?
Hi.
Oh no.
Welcome to Spudsies.
This is a special form of hell. Jax kind of earned it.
In this video, you're gonna learn the ins and outs of what makes you a good crew member and a valuable asset to the Spudsies Corporation.
When did you make this?
Now I know what you're thinking. I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired webcomic. And it's cool to have dreams.
Is that what Gangle really wants to do? Because that's actually kind of cool.
But you also need to remember that they're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying.
That also feels like a personal attack on Gangle from a parent or a teacher or something. Someone of high authority that may have destroyed her self-esteem. And if that's the case, whoever that is needs to get slapped.
But before we get into all that, first things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Oh!
Wait, nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
Oh no! Oh, that's horrifying.
Horseradish sauce.
No,
Hey,
that's the stupid
need
sauce.
to start assembling these. I'm running out of room here.
I made 5 or 6 of them.
Cool. That's 6 out of 300.
Ugh, you are such a grouch. Why are you always being a grunch?
Gangle, can you help Ragatha? I think she huffed paint or something.
Huffing paint and not waiting until a designated break? I'll be right there.
No, wait. I can do it. I just gotta grab the horseradish sauce. I miss my horses.
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway? I feel like I'm way more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might end up hurt later.
Hurt nothing. I'm hurt enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
What's
I feel like we're getting some Ragatha lore here.
On my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
What's wrong with her? You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of, 5.
No offense, but you're kind of annoying when you have your happy mask.
Oh no.
Wait, is that mean to say?
Zubul, help Ragatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
They're all starting to break her. And I think Zubul realized what a mistake this mask was. It's only been 5 minutes.
You're kidding me! Hey, Gangle! I think the clock's broken.
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones?
Ah, great.
How long has this shift really gone on for?
Uh-oh.
6 hours? 8? 24? A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams? Oh, wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Well, that was more info on gloink reproduction than I ever needed to know.
Oh, poor Pomni. Poor Pomni. As someone who works retail, I've never worked fast food, but as someone who works retail, sometimes customers just open up. And sometimes there's no escaping it. And they will say the most unhinged, crazy, personal things to strangers. Because in their mind, oh, I'm never going to see this person again. I'm not going to remember that I ever said this. So I'm just going to unload all this information. But the person you're talking to, they're going to remember. You have now made a lasting impression. They will never be able to unhear anything that you say. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because us behind the counter, we don't have a method of escape. And we are oftentimes either too polite or told not to stop the customer. It's a personal hell that us in the service industry are forced to deal with. And I can guarantee you, any person in these jobs, more likely than not, has a story similar to what Pomni is currently experiencing. I know as a 17-year veteran in a grocery store, I have like, I don't know, 2 dozen, 3 dozen stories that would match that exact like reaction at the end of it.
Can you move?
Yo, Jax. I hate you, but I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
You're drunk or something.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Everything's been... I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same.
Jax, there's dishes back here. You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
God. I'm on it. Later, Pomni.
Honestly, with Jax's previous behavior, I would honestly be suspicious too, Pomni. That was really weird. Maybe the psychological torture actually worked, though. Maybe he's going to be reformed. Probably not. But, you know, there's always hope. I love that Gangle right now is a physical description of everybody in the service industry. Like, this is what we all do. We all have masks to try and hide the suffering or pain or whatever is going on in our personal lives or whatever is going on at work that's causing us to have a lot of issues. And then when you get a break, you take that mask off and you have a meltdown. This is a perfect physical, like, visual description of what anybody who works in the service industry has to do.
You good?
My comedy mask is usually broken by now.
We're doing another one of these. Is the mask not making you happy? Do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues? I'm sure Ragatha would like to help you out.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but after a while it gets kinda hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
Yeah, the stupid sauce is kind of like affecting her in a pretty bad way right now.
Well, maybe.
Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings. We've got work to do.
Pomni, she's breaking. New clock.
All right, I'm clocking out. This wasn't fun at all. See you all later.
Honestly, all things considered, I thought Gangle did a pretty decent job of trying to manage this crew. It's not Gangle's fault that that Ragatha ended up getting drunk off the idiot sauce. It's not Ragatha's fault, or it's not Gangle's fault that Jax is Jax. Zubul actually tried to do a pretty decent job. Pomni has ADHD. Like, there's just no denying that at this point. Pomni has some level of ADHD and she got hyper fixated on gummy goo. And honestly, I feel like Pomni did a pretty decent job under the circumstances too. Gangle has nothing to feel sorry for. I feel like that's like the emotional pressure that she's putting on herself from knowing that she was a shift lead before, and like this was supposed to be fun for everyone and she was trying to make it fun, but this kind of industry, it's not fun. Like like you can have moments here or there where like you have a good laugh and whatnot, but it's not fun for most of the time, especially when you have coworkers like Jax who make it much more difficult. I genuinely feel like Gangle did a pretty decent job of trying to manage the situation as best as possible. And this was also, I think, weighing on Gangle because this was Gangle's idea. Like, she's the one who put the suggestion in to work at a fast food restaurant. So she has a bit of normalcy, I suppose, with what she had in her real life. Like, she just wanted to have a normal, everyday type of adventure rather than an extravagant one. And I think she feels like nobody else enjoyed it. And it's breaking her heart just as much as everything else in this series has broken her heart and her masks. And the difference is the plastic mask is sturdier and it's causing her to go a little crazy.
You know, when Ragatha gets off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh. I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
Oh, Gangle's just standing there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, where's Pomni? Did Pomni already leave? Oh, good. She's still here.
I can close for you if you want.
Huh?
If you want to get out of here, you can. You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing.
Would that be okay?
I think so. You should go home and get some rest.
I am really worried about Gangle. I'm really worried about Gangle. A happy crying mask? Uh, uh, excuse me? Kane? I feel like we're gonna have to have a talk.
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints. Couldn't help but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a little kooky, and ran out into oncoming traffic. Now, being in a position of power like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you think?
No, that was my responsibility. I just cracked under the pressure, I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's that sound? Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me. And that's it for the reviews.
Everybody got B+. Well, I mean, that's... At least everybody got a fair grade. Everybody got an even grade, so nobody was better or worse than anyone else.
You have yourself a nice day. I am such a good...
If I remember correctly, he did that same exact glitch or something very similar to that almost destroyed the circus when he was doing his therapy session with Zubul in the last episode, right? Something's going on with Kane, and it's really starting to get concerning.
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up.
Oh, she's drawing anime.
Didn't work. And now I don't think anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
I don't deserve a friend like you.
Well, you've got one. Now, come on over and hang out with the rest of us. Bring your art too. I always like seeing what you draw.
I love these two together. I don't necessarily ship them, but this is a excellent friendship. Okay, first of all, Jack's burger is hilarious. I really enjoyed that episode. I really like the fact that they put a lot of emphasis on Gangle, who hasn't really been featured a whole lot in the previous episodes. I enjoy the fact that we got a little bit more of her backstory when it came to like her wanting to be an anime artist and or a manga artist at the very least, and her wanting to aspire to be respected and liked by her peers and feeling like she's undeserving of that. Clearly the shift leader thing, like she had it in the past, like as a human. Maybe she was good at it, maybe she wasn't. I still don't think that it was her fault that things went off the rails. That was very, very clearly partially the mask and partially just the conflicting personalities of the other characters, especially Jax. And the accident with Ragatha. I feel like this shed a lot of insight into both Ragatha and Zubul's characters as well, because Zubul is a very kind individual who just doesn't like the unseriousness of the circus. Like, it's very clear that Zubul wants to just hang out and chill and not be bothered, and finds that Kane's antics are just driving her up the wall, which I think also plays into why she was trying to play therapist to Kane in Digital Circus 3, So I really enjoy that development. I am still a little concerned about the fact that the spatula hand did end up hurting her when she tried to flip burgers. Very curious about that one. Ragatha clearly is trying to placate everybody and be everybody's friend, but has some secret, like, personal issues with everyone that she hasn't fully voiced, saying that the happy mask that Gangle has is annoying, and saying that she doesn't like Jax, but doesn't want Jax to not like her. You know, things like that makes me feel like Ragatha's personal episode is coming up very soon. We got a lot of Kinger in the previous episode. This was definitely a lot of Gangle and Zubul with a decent amount of Ragatha. It makes me wonder what other things we're going to learn. We still need to learn more about Jax. He's probably going to be the last character we learn about, honestly. They're probably going to drag this out as long as possible. We need to learn more about Jax. We need to learn more about Ragatha, because while we got some reveals about Ragatha as in a personal setting, we don't know much about her history. So yeah, and honestly, we still don't know much about Pomni. Like, Pomni is a kind, caring friend who probably was a computer designer or game designer based on Digital Circus 1, but we still don't know much about her besides that. So I love these little tidbits about the characters that we're getting. I love learning about all these characters and figuring out like what's going on. But there's just enough mystery and psychological horror going on to remind you that it's not just about like the psychoanalysis of the characters. We get little drops here and there throughout each episode, but there's a bigger story going on as well. And I am excited for all of it. I feel like Digital Circus has been one of the best one of the best animated and best written shows that premieres here on YouTube. And I'm very much excited. I'm very excited to see what they come out with next. Next episode, based on like normal release schedules, probably coming out around February. So I'm imagining it's going to be a Valentine's Day episode. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, thank you for joining me. This was Arc Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next episode. Or video, or whatever comes next.